The GR Corolla is going to be one of Toyota's greatest cars ever. For the past couple of years, cars have been getting easier to drive and more forgiving, but then comes the GR Corolla. Forged in the heart of Japan, this 300 horsepower hatchback will run circles around anybody at the circuit, given that there's not the pinnacle of engineering at the circuit, aka the Honda Accord. In this video, I'll be comparing the GR Corolla to the 2023 Supra, and I'll give you the best advice on which one to choose from. Do you have a family, maybe a wife and kids? Well, when it comes to the Supra, you don't, and they'll be banished to the shadow realm. But with the GR Corolla, you can still go on loving them, until a coupe version comes out, that is. Some might call the GR Corolla the ultimate grocery getter because of its 4-seat, 4-door setup, but I don't think my mom is going to be driving a 300 horsepower manual car down the street to Sam's Club. The Supra is for the drift kings of the world. With its 382 horsepower getting fed to only the rear wheels, you're for sure going to be able to slide this car. But that's also the thing, I'm sure you can slide the new Corolla just as good as the new Supra, mainly because we saw them do it about 30 times in the trailers they keep releasing. To be fair, I've seen plenty of tandem drift builds for the Supra that look beautiful and perform just as good. Drifting isn't the goal for the GR Corolla. This car was born and raised to be a rally machine. This car is bred for the dirt and gravel. Although it's not official, this car is basically the spiritual successor to the Celica GT4. The Celica GT4 was a beast, conquering both the forest and the African desert. The GT4 was a generational success, being produced from 1986 and 1999, and it also went through several design changes, with the 4-eyed one being my favorite. Not to mention that the WRC Celica GT4 sported one of the first anti-lag systems, which at the time was a technological breakthrough. But enough talking about the specs and the history of these two beasts. I'm here to talk about which one will be better for you. Right off the bat, the Corolla is noticeably cheaper than the Supra, with the starting MSRP being nearly $10,000 cheaper than the Supra. The price kind of moves in parallel with each other, both obviously becoming more expensive for different trim levels, and for both vehicles, the top trim level is around $10,000 more than the base model. But when your car's starting price is over $35,000, even the base model is going to be good. The Supra is going to be the more luxurious option, but that's to be expected. It does have BMW blood in it after all. But that's not saying the GR Corolla's interior isn't bad, because it looks great. It's just not as beautiful as the Supra. I say if you have a family, go with the Corolla. I know I made the grocery getter joke earlier, but since the car is a hatchback, you will be able to store a lot more cargo in there. The Supra does have a trunk, so cargo space is acceptable. When it comes to driving, and you're spending a lot of time in the city, I say go with the Corolla. I know the car is a manual, so it'd be a little inconvenient to drive through city traffic, but you have to remember that this car is a 3-cylinder, so gas mileage would be great. But in the final verdict of things, I would still have to go with the GR Supra. Not only do I love the styling way more, but I love the history behind this car. It's iconic, performs great, and was a perfect way to bring the Supra back into the spotlight. Which car would you have chose? If you guys liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It helped me a lot. Thank you guys, and I'll see you later.